What's good? What's good? We back. Motor City Sports Talk. Pardon the air conditioning in the background. It's a hot one out here in the D. But we back talking some football, a little bit of football, I would guess. Motor City Sports Talk, your boy CJ Goodfella, if I didn't introduce myself already. And Jalen Ramsey called Matthew Stafford straight. You know, he all right. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. And he called a whole bunch of other quarterbacks trash and, garbage. I'm not going to get into the full list. And it ain't no reason to be up in arms. You know, Stafford is straight. You know what I'm saying? You only good as what your record indicate. And, but like I said, it's a team sport as well. And we all know, that quarterback, Jalen Ramsey, that lineup under center over there, if he played in Detroit, dude would be out the league, man. I mean, you can't go around criticizing quarterbacks and your quarterback is Blake Bortles. If y'all didn't have Blake Bortles at quarterback, y'all might have won last year the Super Bowl. He performed good, but his lack of quarterback play still came in effect, and y'all still lost to the New England Patriots. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no problem with him saying Stafford straight. It could be a lot worse, and because that's what Stafford is. Looking at his record, a lot of people could say he worse than straight. It ain't all his fault. But at the end of the day, they judge these quarterbacks by wins and losses. They get the grunt of the blame when shit go bad, excuse my language, and they get all the glory when stuff go good. Right or wrong. Look at Blake Bortles. He got a contract, and he ain't had nothing to do with none of that went down last year. Nothing to do with none of that. He wasn't serviceable at times. He was terrible. You know what I'm saying? But it's the name of the game. Stafford was under quarterback with the Jaguars, probably would have won a Super Bowl last year. But Jalen Ramsey better not forget. He better not forget what happened to them 2 years ago. He was crying on the bench. I mean, their quarterback was Blake Bortles. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're going to take a huge step back this year, being the hunted and not the hunter. But you never know. They got a good young defense over there. I don't understand them reeing up with Blake Bortles. I didn't understand that one. They should have made provisions. They got Dante Fowler they could have traded. They got other trade pieces they could have traded and acquired a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? They should have been the one trying to trade for Jimmy Garoppolo. You know what I'm saying? For real. They should have tried to trade for Alex Smith. For real. They should have won that tried to pay Kirk Cousins. They should have been players in the quarterback market. The ones that should have been trying to look at Colin Kaepernick. Blake Bortles ain't nothing. If my quarterback was Blake Bortles, I wouldn't be going around judging nobody. Because we know it can get real ugly this year with Blake Bortles throwing interceptions and that defense being on the field a lot of the time. It ain't no quarterback management type team where they get behind and they get to wearing their defense out. And then Ramsey get tired and start getting torched. He gonna be on the bench crying again, sassy boy. I ain't seen that much sass in the dude in my life. He's a sassy guy, man. You know what I'm saying? He supposed to be dating Golden Tate's younger sister. Golden Tate got a little sass in him too, man. I'm sorry to say that, man. Much love for him. But ain't nobody more sassier than Jalen Ramsey and Tate, saying, what happened 2 years ago. And it's wins and losses. That's what it come down to. But I ain't up on our Stafford is straight. He got elite ability, but the Detroit Lions organization has to surround him with better talent. And they hadn't did that before Bob Quinn got here. Like I said in the draft blast I did last month, going back reviewing drafts, you can look at them in the archives. It's an actual fact, all right, that Martin Mayhew missed way more than he hit on. And that's a tribute to the lack of depth with the team now. And that's the problem. Lack of depth is because Martin Mayhew didn't draft good. Before him, he still was with Matt Millen. Don't forget that. They didn't draft good. So you got put 20-some years of bad drafting. That's going to impact you today in the depth of the players you got on the team. So, it is what it is, man. Stafford got to win to get that respect. Elite ability, but the Lions haven't surrounded him to be any elite winner in the win column. But with a run game, and hopefully I heard the defense is getting their run D together versus the Giants. We don't know. But like I said, I don't really care about the preseason. Let's get to the real thing. Ball on FanDuel. Fantasy advice coming real soon. Might do a fantasy live stream. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We do hit back. All the information is in the description. Shout out to everybody for supporting the channel as well, supporting what we doing. New media. We gone.